What's up, y'all? It's me, it's your boy Asmongold, and today I'm going to explain how to do Bloodmaul Slagmines Heroic in 5 minutes or less. The first boss we're looking at here is Slave Master Crushto, and the ability he's casting right there is Furious Yell. You have to interrupt that or he'll make him do more damage, and it'll also do damage to the entire group because it's an AoE ability. That thing right there that you just kicked at somebody, that's Earth Crush. You just don't want to be standing in front of it because if you are standing in front of it, it will do a lot of damage to you and it will stun you. So it's very simple. Right here, what he's doing here is a Wild Slam, and that's pretty much just an AoE ability that does damage to everybody and also knocks them back. The ads are going to come and they're going to kind of help you and help him, and depending on what faction you are, different ads will help you. And again, you don't want to be standing in front of Earthcrack, and pretty much what you want to do here is have as many ads attacking him, and also if the ads are attacking you, AoE those down because they put a debuff called Traumatic Strike, and that's going to make the boss do more or take more damage, and it's also going to make you or your tank take more damage. As you can see, our tank is like almost dying right there. And so you've got to really pay attention to that, but that's a pretty easy fight as long as you kind of get the ads under control. Next boss we're looking at here is Forge Master, and then also is a Magmatalis is the actual boss. And Forge Master is going to summon 2 different ads, Ruination and Calamity. Ruination is real simple. He does a cone AoE attack. As you can see, he's casting it right there. It's called Rough Smash. You don't stand in. Okay, if you stand it, you should not even know how much damage it does because you should never get hit by it, right? Simple. Calamity is the next guy that he spawns, and he always spawns Ruination and then Calamity. It's always the same order. Calamity casts a series of different spells. The main thing you need to know is that you need to interrupt all of them, especially the AoE spell that he's casting here because it deals damage to everybody in the group. After those 2 are dead, you should push the Forge Master, and as soon as the Forge Master dies, Magmatalis will come out of the furnace, and it's round 2. You got to kill him now. And the other thing is that he casts, Magmatalis and Forge Master both cast debuffs. Like, I'm not going to get specific, they're on the screen, but you need to dispel all debuffs. Okay, if you don't dispel debuffs, they cause all kinds of problems. As you can see, what Magmatalis just cast was a Slag Smash. Okay, if you stand in Slag Smash, you take a whole lot of damage. It's another ability, you should not even know how much damage it does because you should never get hit by it. Now, he also summons these different little ads. Now, what you have to do with the ads is you can either ignore him and move Magmatalis away from them, or you can just kill them. The way I handle it is that I kill about 1 or 2, and then I focus down the boss. The reason for that is that you should interrupt. By the way, the ads will always cast an interruptible spell, and then they'll channel a thing, and it pretty much just has and it deals damage every single time one of these things comes down. Like he summons one of them, it deals damage to everybody in the group. As you can see, I'm going to kill these 2, and then I'm going to start just attacking the boss. Like, this is a pretty easy boss to do. Honestly, it's probably the easiest one in the instance. You just kind of have to control the ads and make sure that you kill him, while also, very important, dispelling debuffs. That's super important. You're going to get a cutscene here, and the next boss is Roll Tall. Roll Tall, you fight him on a bridge, and you want to be in the middle of the bridge. And also, he's going to summon 3 boulders, okay? And the boulders are going to, one's going to appear in the middle, one's going to appear on the left, and one's going to appear on the right. They're going to come down, they deal damage to you, and what you pretty much want to do, they also boomerang back, and so they go at the back of the bridge, and then they come back. And after he casts the third boulder, he's also going to cast Heat Wave, which is going to push you back. And you want to make sure that you're not, if you're a caster, you're not too close to him, because he has something called, what's it called? Scorching Aura, and it makes you your cast take like twice as long. It's 100% casting speed debuff. As you can see, I have the debuff, so you don't want to have that. And he also puts fire on the ground as kind of like an enrage mechanic. But that's very easy to avoid, honestly. Like, this boss is very easy as long as you don't get hit by the boulders. It's the main thing. And make sure you're not too close to the edge, or Heat Wave will knock you off the edge of the bridge. Stay within the ropes. Next boss here is Gugrock. I don't know how to pronounce him. He summons this thing down here. It's called Magma Eruption. It just puts fire on the ground. The fire is basically going to last for the entire fight, so you want to be moving him around the room. He also casts Flame Buffet. It's a debuff he puts on everybody. It makes them take 5% more fire damage. It's really simple. The healer should be dispelling that on cooldown if they're able to, but you cannot obviously dispel every single one because everybody gets a debuff. As you can see, this ad spawn, he's going to be summoning these ads. They're called Untitled Slag, and they're going to be running to one of these kilns that are around the room. It's like 3 or like 4 or 6 of them, and they're going to run to the kilns. You want to slow them or stun them and make sure they don't get to the kiln, because if they get to the kiln, they basically go fucking Super Saiyan mode and do all kinds of damage to everybody, and so it's a real problem. Other than that, you have to interrupt the boss. If you don't interrupt the boss, he'll gain a buff, and if he gains 3 stacks of this buff, it is dispellable, but if he gains 3 stacks, he just does a bunch of damage to everybody in the group, so you really don't want to have that happen. Other than that, you just kill the ads, interrupt the casts, and stay out of the fire. It's going to be real easy. So that's how to do Bloodmaul Slagmines in 5 minutes. Thanks for watching. I like, comment, and subscribe.